So the good thing about ultra endurance racing is that you have to be in your 40s and 50s in order to excel. So there's hope for all the professionals, if you want to call them that didn't make it on the road racing scene. people like me, you know. No, but seriously, it's great out there. Like, it's a proper car racing track. You feel extremely privileged to even ride on there. Smooth tarmac and whatnot. And then you have a group of riders doing a 24-hour race, and there will be a few that are taking it very seriously. They're taking it like a crit race, and you're just in that bunch with those strong riders. And it's just up to you how long you can hold on for. And it's great. Rupert has done a lot of training, and I think he might be a bit of a dark horse. Like, he likes to ride a lot, he likes to train hard, and he has a very strong head. And so if he wants something, I'm sure he will do everything he can to actually get it. And if it means he has to finish on a broken leg, then he will do it. He's come a long way just now, like since 2 years ago when I first met him, and he's been training under Marco Bardo, which is the ultra endurance guru out there. So I'm excited to see him go. It will be interesting to see what he makes out of this whole REVOLVE event.
Well, it does turn back memories to REVOLVE 1. And no, I don't think anyone will forget REVOLVE 1 with the sand in your face and the wind. But if you look at that, those sort of events add mystique to it, adds to the challenge. And I just think, you know, you actually appreciate that you were there for REVOLVE 1 to experience that. But in all seriousness too, there's, well, that's serious, but also the fact that, you know, the event's still going now. It's a credit to David Fell that he's persevered, particularly through these times, to still put the event on and to give riders of all capabilities a chance to have a massive challenge for everybody, you know, in every class. And I think I've really enjoyed the last two events, even though I may not say that at 2 or 3 in the morning, but it is a great event and it deserves every support. You have your pit lane here, you have your support crew, you have to have your preparation for the event, you know, from the training to the tapering and the whole process of your support crew being here to help you. So there has to be good communication. You know, it's really important, and that inherently develops in your mind that, heck, there's people here backing me on this experience. So it's not just me out there, there's people in here, my support crew, willing me on, who've committed a lot of time, and they're up in the middle of the hours of the night in the cold, having to be alert, ready to service you if you need anything. Oh, and to support you too. They just don't go back to sleep and wait for a text message. You know, it really is a team event in many ways, and it does give you that sense of, well, you feel very fortunate that people are willing to back you that way. Whether it's a 12-day event or a 24-hour event, it's the same process in so many ways, and I just think it's very humbling too.
So the Queen Bees were actually, we joined together via Zwift. So we have been riding for just over 2.5 years together on Zwift, and this is our very first time that the 8 of us have met each other. Yeah, I don't want to do this, but yes, I've got to keep going. My body will give up. Or actually my head will, my body won't. I've been doing a lot of endurance training for the last 3 months up on the Gold Coast, so 3, 4, 5 hour, 3-hour rides on Zwift as well as on the road. Yeah, so exciting.
People here, they don't have to be here to help you. So, and I think particularly in this time with so much happening in the world, from COVID to everything's happening in Europe, you know that people are giving of time and energy and resources. It's a little bit of give can go a long, long way. So yeah, it's motivating. Just talking about that now, it sort of gives you that extra little spring in the hair and the back of your neck goes up. So yeah, definitely.
like you said, it's not a sprint. Diabetes, there is no cure. As much as this is 24 hours of putting yourself through, I guess, being a bit uncomfortable, I guess there's no relation to the lifelong issues and lifelong, I guess, pain involved with a family that's going, battling diabetes. So for me, I look at it and go, it's just short term as far as 24 hours goes.
I think we all have our roles. Like here, I'm pit crew, I'm support crew, I'm not riding. But at home we have our roles. So Dwayne's in charge of supplies and we have a newborn baby. So at night, Dwayne's in charge of the alarms. If she's high, if she's low, Daddy's in charge of Emily while I get up all night to the baby. So you just have to. Yeah, we're all on the same team and we want the best for Emily. So sometimes we might have disagreements over, I might think something's fine and Dwayne will say, no, we need to do this because of this. And I'll go, oh, I've already tried this. It's just, I have to get on. We're on the same team. Otherwise, you're not going to win.
I was, not to get emotional, but I was sort of thinking about the struggles Emily would go through later in life when it comes to fitting in, when it comes to quotation marks being normal, that sort of stuff. So, it's sort of, it's hard, but it's one of those things you break it down and end of the day, it's just 2 hours. So whereas type 1 diabetes, there is no cure, so we play on 24 hours a day.
I think too when we're having a bad day and say, oh, I want a break from this, I just want to go out and not think about it or not listening to my alarms, she can't have a break from it. Like, you just have to think, yes, we want to go out and check out mentally, but she can't. So that's just reality.
Something to give you a purpose to get out of bed in the morning, ride your bike all around town, keep fit, and it's a really exciting challenge. This will be the first revolve I go into with a race mentality, so you're going to see a different Rupert mentally, because I need to use this as a really important platform to see where I'm at with a view to race across America with that mindset.
I think it's fantastic to see Root go from his first Revolve 24 event to today, and to see the change in his body shape and to see the change in his mental attitude is quite remarkable. And it just goes to show that anybody can, if they put their mind to it, anybody can.
To give you a purpose to get out of bed in the morning, ride your bike all around town, keep fit, and it's a really exciting challenge.
But, so when we spoke earlier today, you were saying, look, you're aiming for 800 kilometres in 24 hours. That's, to the average person, that seems unfathomable. I mean, how do you come up with that number, and what, give me more behind 800 kilometres in 24 hours?
It's taken 800 kilometres in 24 hours to win both times, and I've been short of that, so I think I need to do that this year.
So what does that take? I mean, for the average person that would be wondering, what does it take to do 800 kilometres in 24 hours around a racetrack?
We try to ride at 35 kilometres an hour and then limit the amount of time that you stop. So there'll be no sleeping, and try and limit all the stops combined to less than 35 minutes.
How do you train for that?
Just get on your bike and ride all around Sydney.
That's it?
Yeah, long times on the bike. Some strength training in the gym, but mostly endurance, low heart rate training on the bike.
And nutrition, so obviously you're not going to be stopping for pizzas. Like, how does your body function, and what do you do in terms of fueling that?
The same as most other cycling races, high sugar, a lot of electrolytes. I've seen a lot of other people in the races cramp in the last few hours, and fatigue. When the fatigue sets in, they just haven't fueled early enough. So it really is anything high sugar, high carbohydrate, and easily digestible.
it seems like an insurmountable distance and time but you can ride as much as you like. You can stop whenever you want. You don't have to do 700 kilometres. You can do 100 kilometres.
Everyone has their personal achievement.
Exactly. But you'll feel wonderful and be worthy of a lot of praise for having been on track for that 24-hour period.